Yo, once again, this is the Prof, and like I always say, if you're not down with the bullshit and you're down with the real shit, subscribe and like this video. Check this out, man. I'm back in the old neighborhood on the west side, and the thing about it is, West Side O, and the thing about it is, I just, it just came to my mind, as I was walking down the street, that, you know, my boy the Dark Man would always kind of like talk about what's in the hood, what comes from the hood. You gotta think about it. Like he was like he would talk about like how you grow up and in the hood there ain't no nice restaurants and stuff like that. All you see is churches and liquor stores. And he would just talk about, wait a minute, man, and it's like real talk, right? Like, yo, man, you gotta look at the people that's in the hood and why they do the things they do, and understand that a lot of these people are dealing with disparity, poverty, lack of jobs, lack of good housing, just lacking of basic resources that a lot of people take for granted. Well, those things, what they do is they evoke or create certain mentalities and behaviors, and you know, due to feeling that disparity and disenfranchised and stuff. And so, when you're in the hood, man, that's what makes people like, not all, but a lot of people, figure like, fuck it, once you have that mentality or mindset where you lose hope, you don't believe in too much of nothing anymore, then you don't trip off of what the fuck you do or what you got to do or what you feel compelled to do in order to survive. So in the hood, man, I mean, shit, what's gonna come from that? I say that to say this in reference to what I was thinking about was, you look at a lot of relationships that the common everyday black man has dealing with his woman and the things that a lot of black men go through. A lot of those things also, what contributes to that is, you know, women having those hood, mentalities, which relates to like, we calling women or people referring to women in the hood as being hood rats. What the fuck do they really do? They sit around idly, like just hanging around the hood, slipping and sliding their goddamn feet in some house shoes and shit. They basically waste a lot of time smoking weed, getting high, or having sex. Like a lot of impoverished people, I've heard this straight out of a female's mouth, even say like fucking or having sex, whatever, basically is something being done because what else is there to do? Nobody has any money, everybody broke and shit, so that's just one of the things that people fucking do, you know. So they try to find some kind of damn excitement or some type of adventure in whatever, no matter how makeshift it may be or whatever, but it is what it is, I guess. But here's the thing. When you're a person that's an intellectual and when you're somebody that, can really think, when you're on another level of thinking and, um, you really are a person who likes to use thought, use the brain for what it's truthfully meant for, um, to think and understand stuff, you know. Um, you have to realize that, yo, man, starting a family, having kids, understanding, you have to look at that. My mother uh, told me one time, she said, you know what? My mother said, business basically is involved in everything that you do. And I was like, when I was much younger, I thought at the time, I said, business. I thought everything is not about business. That's what I was thinking in my mind. I didn't say that to her, but I was thinking, everything is not about business. You know, when you're young, you're a child, you want to just think everything should be just ABC, so to speak. If I'm nice to you, you should be nice to me. If I give you stuff, you should give me stuff. Our kids just basically think, yeah, and when we grow up, we see that the world is not like that. But the whole thing about it, as time went on and I got older, I learned to appreciate and understand more so like what she was saying. And it is true, man. I mean, like, business as it pertains to like running a household. You want to be with a woman where you guys are both on point about things. You guys are going to be having kids. You want the kids to grow up and have good lives and be prosperous and stuff. Well, the whole thing about that is that takes a certain discipline, a certain mentality, and a certain focus. And if you were in a relationship with somebody that like, just walks around thinking that, oh, I'm the shit because a lot of men like looking at my breasts and they like looking at my ass, so you better be good to me or you better treat me the way I want to be treated, i.e. kiss my ass basically, or else I got plenty of opportunities and suitors out there, dudes up in my face hollering at me that I can get with. The whole thing about that, the reason why that's I mention that is because a lot of times like that's the mentality of women that's in the hood. You know, their whole powers is based upon how big their booty is, how big their breast is, and how good uh, their vagina is. You hear a lot of the female rappers basically say that all the time. Okay, now I'm just saying, using your head, using your intelligence. You know, if you got a woman that has that mindset, or you mess around with somebody like that, you're dating somebody, or you're talking to them, as they say, and they're letting you know, or you get a sense of, damn, this girl really feeling herself just because she got a nice body on her, and she looking at me like I should be bowing down to her like she fucking God or something like that or whatever. You know, she's not about education. She's not about hard work. She just think all I got to do is just walk around being thick and look good, and you know, I should have whatever coming to me uh, based upon that, based upon ghetto standards or whatever, because you got a lot of these cockhound dudes, thirsty dudes, that do be showing these women attention like that just because they thick. I've seen it up close and personal with family members, partners, everything. Go crazy. I mean, I've seen them just staring at women. They be like, "Hey, blood, you see that?" And they're like, "I see nice looking women." I'm like, "Yeah, I give her a woman. I don't have no problem giving her a woman her props." But cockhound dudes, thirsty dudes, Captain Saberho type dudes, man, I've looked. I don't see them. I've looked. I've seen dudes, man. They damn near look like, yo, man. They thirsting so bad. Drool is about to come out their mouth. They looking at her so hard, man. I'm like, God damn. And you gotta understand that females, you know, they see that and they understand that. You know, as they grow up, they get told by other women how to basically use their body to get what they want out of men. But by hook or crook, they see how a lot of dudes be thirsting after them. How they looking, they like, wait a minute, man. You know, yo, there's a part in the movie Who's the Man? Yeah, a part in the movie Who's the Man where Big Les um is talking to Ed Lover, not Ed Lover. She's talking to Dr. Dre from Original Concept. They used to be on MTV, you know, on a hip hop show. Uh, with Ed Lover, and she's looking at him, and he's just the way he's looking at her. She said, "Damn, baby," she said, "you look like you hungry." And it's like that's how bad that you have dudes who be MTV Raps. That's the name of the show. And you got dudes be looking at women that hard. I mean, I'm serious, man. Looking at girls on Instagram, looking at women on Facebook, looking at these, did you see so? And you just like, damn, you see how their eyes be bugging, like, damn. See, she know like, yo, if I get this fool some, or look like I'm even might possibly give him some, this dude will give me the world right here. My thing is to string him along and stuff and see how much I can get out of him. I might give him some, I might not, whatever. You know, it's like she figure it's on her to do what she will because you thirsting that hard. Well, you have guys, man, that sit up and you got a woman, no morals, no ethics, no conviction. Truthfully, she just think it's all about her body, what's between her legs, her breasts, and her butt. Those are her selling points. Um, which that has nothing to do with like how she is as a person, how she treats people, um, you know, how she values people and respects people. We're just talking about that's a superficial thing. We're just talking about her body, you know. She thinks that, hey, yo, I got this body, I can do what I want to, because a lot of these suckers, you know, out here these tricks, they're gonna give me whatever I want, because they want to touch this, they want to feel this, they want to get this, you know. How in the hell you gonna fucking mess with somebody like that on the level of a wife or a girlfriend or a baby mama, and then trip about how she's treating you? Men should have enough sense to know that women like that are not gonna give them the utmost respect, you know. Whereas she's calling you a trick or a sucker, or whatever, or a dumb motherfucker, or however, you know, it's just they're all negative names for guys like that. But just as well, she's a fucking whore. You're a fucking slut, hoe, slut, tramp, you know. But you got to think about something. When you didn't marry that whole tramp or slut, or put a baby in that whole tramp or slut, what the fuck? You thought you was gonna wait a minute? You gonna get with a woman like this, and then you think she's gonna be a wifey type? See, so that shows you how a lot of dudes are hella ignorant and dumb. You know, Bible says that we all play a part in our own destruction. And if you're going out here wifing up whores and thoughts and tramps are putting babies in them, you should expect bad shit to happen. Child support, her cheating on you, shit. Might possibly find another dude at your house knocking that out. Fucked up and immoral as that is, but if the basis of what are the foundation of what your thing is based upon is ill shit, um, man, what's the word? What's the word? What is I'm talking about? Based upon, mm, um, based upon, uh, it's like I'm basically trying to say if the if the bras are come from a bad environment, was raised bad, have no morals and no conviction, and uh, just has a debaucherous nature and all that shit. All those things are not the elements or that a wife or a wife type or even a mother is even supposed to have. So when you guys basically, or whoever it is, it could be anybody, when you do this and you engage in this type of activity and behavior or dealing with these type of people or these type of women, you can't expect nothing good from them. That's all they're done. So I'm just saying, a lot of men, y'all need to start waking up. Y'all need to wake up and stop fucking with fucking these type of low life, low class type of women. I don't understand how you're gonna fuck with something that's low class, but you want them to have a high class attitude once they get with you. Who the fuck are you? You gotta understand. Also, when dudes be talking on this shit, you gotta remember one thing, brother. All you men out there, like, you're not God, dude. That's a real, that's a real key thing right there. You gotta understand. Shit, it's just bad, man. But like I said, you gotta remember, you're not God. You're not gonna be able to change her. You're not gonna be able to uplift her. You can give her some money and she can give you a piece of ass and she can give you a blowjob, yeah. Get you off however you wish to get off. But that's her understanding. So now, if you got a woman and that's her understanding, why in the hell would you want to marry that or put a kid in that? When you think about a lot of the complaints that dudes have, man, they be doing this to you, they be doing that. And especially a lot of you guys who got money, athletes and everything, you guys went to college, you guys got millions of dollars, and these same kind of women or women who have that mentality can play you.